Okay, hello YouTube. This is a tutorial on how to make a gun that is facing you or being pointed at you. As you see right now, well, as you saw, we're going to learn how to make the fill and the outline. And the trigger. I don't know. If I forget, yeah, I might forget. Anyway, okay. That was from a tutorial that'll be posted probably the next 10 minutes right after you hear this. Yeah, 10 minutes right after this. Okay, so you're going to start out with a line, just a regular line. Don't static the first line, and you're just going to start to make a square. After the first dot or the first line, everything is static. So just proceed with your square. Sure, it's all static. Then you go to the middle of the first line and you make a line that is 0 in thickness and you static it. Then you make a circle. Thickness 5 is perfect, and you make sure it's in the middle because that'll be where the bullet would come out if it was a real gun. Now, once you're done making that little circle, we're going to do the we're going to proceed to the crosshairs. Really, the crosshairs is just another rectangle on its side that has a chip in it. That's how the easiest way for you to make it. Kind of just make an M, or you could just make a square. Okay. So once you're done making the crosshairs, you can just bring out a dumb line so you can make sure everything is perfect, straight up to this part. Okay. Once you're done with that, make a line to the bottom left. Make sure it's 0 thickness and it is static. Then you're going to start the handle, or the trigger, you could say. I mean, not the handle, you're going to start the trigger. Then you start the handle. Now you start the handle. Make sure the handle is as even as you can get it on both sides. Do a dummy line so you can make sure everything is straight. You're going to want to do this as one line. You don't have to, but doing it as one line is the easiest way for me to do it. Then you save it, or you add it to your animation, either way, depending on if you want to ever keep it or if you're just going to use it one time. Okay, now we're going to start the filling. To fill, you just make a dot at the middle, and you just make it as thick as you can get it without it going over everything. Then you just bring it all around the figure without it going outside of the designated outline, and you just continue to do this until the whole thing is filled. If you're new to Pivot, the reason you have an outline and a fill is so that you can have a color for the fill and then have an outline to make sure that you can continue to see it. It's what they do in every cartoon. Like, I'm watching Flapjack right now. You don't see Flapjack, it's just a circle or a figure. All his stuff has outlines. Okay. So now you have the fill. Make sure there's no holes in it. If there are holes, just go around and you just make sure that you fill in those holes with as much fill as you can get. Make sure everything is static so you have no dots, and there you go. So once you have it finished, you just put the make sure the fill is in the back. You can press the back button, or you can press the front button when you have the outline highlighted, and then you have a perfectly good gun that is being pointed at you. For the trigger, it's just a rectangle that is black. I mean, it's just a rectangle, and that's it. So thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe.